Hi everyone, it's Gail, and today we are going to work on this little Nutcracker journal. The beautiful digitals are from JoeyCardmaker on Etsy, and it's going to be a multiple signature journal. So I'm going to do the sewing in on camera. So I haven't done that for a while. So those that are new can see how I do that. Hopefully get a couple little tips along the way. But first, let's say hi and hugs to Marcia, Willa, Jamie, and Tana. Thank you so much for your almost daily comments, and I just love it. That's how we build our relationship, is by chatting with each other on the comments. So thank you so much. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much ready to go as far as putting my signatures together. There's, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages in each signature, except the middle signature has 9 because I added one of these die cut pages to it. So I think because I decorate heavily, that will be enough pages. 10 might be the rule of thumb, but I think 8 will be fine with all the decorating I want to do in this journal. Okay, these are the foo-foos for later. This is like a cracker box that I've put upholstery fabric over the top. And then it's got coffee dyed paper, or coffee dyed muslin, excuse me, on this side. We're going to do something to cover up the little brads from the nameplate. But first, what I like to do, I have a piece of cardstock here. I'm recycling from back when I worked at the college. And I like to make a template for the spine. Now, I will say this is how I do it. This is not the only way, nor the right way, nor whatever. It's just the Gail method, shall we call it. So I'm going to cut that. Just measured the width. I'm going to double check it to make sure that the book closes on it and it's the right size. So yep, it's good. So then I'm going to do the length of it so that we have that too. Okay, this piece of cardstock can go away. My husband's out raking yet again. I don't know how many times he's raked this fall. Oh my gosh. He just likes it to be tidy, you know? Okay, so now I have my ruler. I have my pencil. And let's see. Let's first just kind of measure this. And this is just slightly over 9. We'll call it 9. So 4.5 is my middle, right? 4.5 here. And so I am going to go, I think I'm going to go 1.5 down from the top and 1.5 up from the bottom. So that's where I'm going to have my holes. So I am just going to draw a line across those spots. And it really doesn't have to be super precise, but kinda. So, okay, so that, now we have the level of where we're going to do them. Now we have 3 signatures, right? And this is just under 2. So I am going to put the middle one, I think maybe 1 tick less than an inch. Yep, that looks pretty good. And I'll do that all the way down. One tick. Okay, now we need to figure out the other two. So really we can go about a 1/2 inch. I think will be just fine. So I'm going to go at the 1/2 inch mark and the 1.5 inch mark. Same on all. 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch, 1/2 inch, 1.5 inch. Okay, so we've got that. Now I'm going to still need my pencil. Okay, then what I like to do is take my awl, which I have right here, and I'm going to go ahead and poke the holes. I'm going to use my old book as a backing, and we're just going to get these holes poked in. It's one kind of, just by doing it this way, it's like one less thickness to go through. So okay. Okay, so now theoretically, when I do this in the book, I am going to go top here, even though it's the same on both ends. Okay, so then I'm just going to lay this in my book like so. And I'm actually going to take, do I have my one black pen here? I bet this one would work well. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my markings on where I'm going to poke my holes. Like that. Just make sure, yep, they are there. So I don't know if you can see them on camera, but I can see them. Now normally on a one signature, I use my book cradle from Crafty Cat. I will be using this for the signatures, but being as this has a bigger spine, I'm just going to use my book, and I'm just going to go through and pop in my holes in the cover. Make sure they poke through the back pretty well. I don't know, I might have to redo them again just so I can see them better. Okay. Okay. So now the cover is ready. So then I'm going to take the signatures, and I like to start with the bottom signature or back signature and work up. So I'm going to get out my handy dandy little clips. I think I'm also going to decide what color I want to use. I think this would be a good color. Okay. And I'll get out my needle. All right. So now where this template comes in handy here, I'll show you. So I need to get my pages how I want them. I want you to be kind of centered. Okay. You could be centered more. Okay. And this one can go down some. Okay, so now I'm going to clip those as I do any other journal. Okay. Like that. Okay, so then I open it up and I put my template in, and of course it's going to be shorter than the cover, right? The pages are going to be shorter. So I just sort of eyeball the middle, and what I do is I put a mark right here, and then all my signatures, that will be the top. And then I think I might need my pen. And then the reason I drew those lines is now I can just follow those lines and know that my holes will line up with my cover. I hope all of that makes good sense. Okay, now I've got my cradle, and I'm going to take my awl and just punch my papers. Punch my papers. Punch a hole in them. And this one. Okay. Okay. Now we will take our thread and go 3 times the length of our pages. Like so. And this is waxed linen thread. It is my favorite for sewing in signatures, although I've used doubled up crochet thread and other kinds of cotton threads, but this is my favorite. Okay, so now we're going to go in. We're going to pop through the middle here and through the middle of the cover. I'm going to pull until I have enough that I can hold it with my thumb. Now, the tricky part on oh, look it, I got it first time. The tricky part on upholstery fabric is seeing the hole on the fabric side. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to go here and being careful not to, that's why we're holding the thread with our thumb, is we're being careful not to split. I'm not getting in there quite right. Hang on. I didn't say it wasn't fiddly. Okay, so now, come on, get in there. Okay. So the tricky part is getting through the same hole on. Okay, what I'm going to do is flip that over, hold that, go through the paper, and hopefully found the hole. Okay. I don't think I split my thread, which is good. The only reason you don't want to split your thread is that then you can't pull it tight. So it's definitely more fussy. You can see why I like doing one signature journals. But, okay, so we have that nice and tight. Ooh, I did split my thread. I did. So I can't do it. I will start over. That middle hole is just a little tricky. But as usual in my videos, you see it as it really is. because, you know, it's just not always easy. There we go. I think I did it better that time. We'll see. You can tell when you go back through, you can tell if you've split the thread because of the way it pulls. Yeah, see, so that is super nice and tight. Now I'm going to feed my needle through this side so that I have my strings on opposite sides. Give it another good yank, and we're going to tie it in. I don't know if we'll do charms or if we'll just tie a bow with the thread. I don't know yet, so we'll just leave it. Okay, then we're on to signature 2. Isn't this paper gorgeous that JoeyCardmaker created? I love it. It's going to be a really fun journal, I think. Okay, so now I'm going to straighten this to where I want the pages. This one maybe down a skosh. That one's pretty good. That one maybe up a little bit. Okay. And then repeat. Repeat the process. But yeah, this is good. I'm excited to get this get to working on it. So I basically have 3 journals that I'm at the moment working on. And so I think what I'll probably do is do a little bouncing back and forth in terms of which ones I'm working on a given day. Because I'm not doing start to finish on these because I've done so many of the pieces of ephemera and things like that I've done in other videos. And so we'll just kind of work on them here and there. And I just finished 2 start to finishes, not 1, but 2. So I'm start to finished out. Okay, so let's just pop the holes into this one. I do love my Crafty Cat book cradle. It's so great. Okay. I think I go into the plastic is what I do, but you know, oh well. Okay, and so once again, 3 times. Oh, look, my fingernail polish matches my page. That was not planned. And yet, kind of fun. Okay, so now we'll get this one popped in if we can. Okay, so now you see why I do the last signature first, because then basically you have gravity working in your favor rather than going top down and having to fight it. So let's have gravity work for us instead of fight us. Okay, there's that one. Pull through a bit. Okay, now if I can find the middle hole, I'll be, oh, first time every time. Good job, Gail. Okay. I'm going to hold that one with my thumb, pull, and then we have the tricky middle one. I don't know, we'll see if I caught the thread. I don't catch the thread often when I'm doing a one signature. It's these tricky little multiple signature journals that give me grief. Let's see, where are you? Hole. Not quite hitting it. Let me. So what I do when I can't see it is I go back in with my all poke it through and kind of eyeball where it's coming out. Right here. Got it. Got it, got it. And through the papers. Okay. Didn't get that one, the hole in the cover. I didn't quite get it round enough, or the diameter enough. Okay, so now we're gonna go here, and we didn't split the thread, so that's a happy turn of events. Okay, pull tight on both. And there we go. There's signature number 2. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've done this on camera, the multiple signatures. So I'm glad we're doing this. Okay, and then number 1, which is this gorgeous one. I absolutely am in love with this particular digital. I just think it's so pretty. Just getting these lined up a little bit. The digitals are slightly smaller than the 8.5 by 11, so just trying to kind of center them. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, I'm so excited to get to decorating this. We'll see. We're going to get the cover all done, and we'll see if we have time to do any decorating, I mean. Ah, jeez. It's like a mousetrap, but got me. Okay. And then, oops, here's our, and then I'm going to line up that little mark that I made right there. I'm going to line that up with the edge of my page, like so. Get out my darker pen and make my dots. Right there. And right here. Okay. And this. And where'd my ball go? Oh, I threw it when I was finding that hole, didn't I? And this one. Okay. Alrighty then. Thread. We need thread. My husband's talking to my oldest daughter on the phone. When my daughter from Denver comes, we are gonna rent my oldest daughter and her husband. They have a house that they rent out in Bozeman, you know, because Bozeman's a big place for skiing up at Big Sky and all that. So they have a house that they rent, and we're gonna rent it because she's gonna have a full house. Okay, I just threw my needle. What did I do with it? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Blends into the mat, to the lines on the mat. Okay, you know, and one of the things that's, you kind of got to double check is to make sure you put it in right side up. I have done that before, and it's like, uh-oh, well, we're just going to take it apart and redo it. Okay, last one. Hold that. See if I can see the hole. Yeah, got it. And then, sorry if this is totally in your face when I stand it up. But you know, sometimes you gotta do the gyrations that will help you get your book sewn. Okay, let's hope I didn't go through the thread. We're gonna hope. Okay, and then right there. I don't know. No, it's down further. There it is. And I push my needle a little bit through the cover so that I can see where it's at on this side, if you see what I mean, like it's part way through, and then I can line it up with my papers easily. Okay, let's pull it tight and make sure that, what in the heck is going on here? There we go. Okay, and I took my needle off it, so I'll just tuck that under. Okay, oh yeah, I'm good. I didn't split the thread. Okay, nice and tight. Nice and tight. So anyway, my daughter was talking my husband through making the payment, because they're through Airbnb, and making the payment. And they said, you make the payment, we'll pay you back. I said, no, you could have rented it to someone else this weekend. No. We will pay our fair share. I think I know what kind of pocket I want to put on that front to cover up those brads. So, but I don't have one made, so we're going to have to make it at some point. Okay. I am going to toss all my book tie-in, or my signature tying in stuff over here. Just get it out of the way. Okay, book binding stuff put away. Okay, and there's our binding, which looks nice, but I do think I want to cover it up with this lace. I think I want that to be like that. It's just like the exact right size. So, sleeves are up. We're going to get the fabric tack out. Oh, right there, right down that seam, which is nice. Always love to have a little marker for where to cut. Sorry. Okay. Now I am going to go here over to here and leave those other things blank or unglued, because I think they might look kind of neat like that. Okay. I kind of love it when my husband, because oftentimes my girls call me, I don't know, I think it's just habit from when they were teenagers and we had all our mom-daughter talks and whatever. But I love it when they call their dad, because he gets real tickled about it. Huh? They called me? They didn't want to talk to you. Okay, honey. You weren't the one that listened to their boyfriend woes and all that kind of stuff when they were growing up. Oh. Okay, I do believe this is the correct way. So, put that on. Let me get my spatula. And I'm just going to smush that down in. Okay, so that's that part. Then, over here, I want to do this fringe. And I want it to be above this fringe, if you see what I'm saying there. Like here. And then this one is going to go here, just under the eyelet. So we have to measure this. Maybe it'd be easier to open it out. I think maybe it would. So be easier for putting it on too, I do believe. Okay, so get all my fringes out my road here. There. Just want to flip up. It's like trying to work with a flapper. Okay. I think I told you yesterday that Mike and I watched A River Runs Through It, and that's the era, the flapper era that it is supposed to be, you know. Okay, my thought is I think I'm going to just lay this down like this and put a couple of streams of Fabri-Tac on the part that's stitched. There's like 2 stitch lines, so I can go down both. Okay. And then this is going to be the tricky part. Nope. Right there. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. But I want it in a certain spot. Okay. Whew. I think that kind of worked. Now I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac right here where it's cut and on the other end so that it hopefully won't fray. Getting all kinds of fibers on my glue here. Oh, I just want to make sure that's straight. Okay. Yep, looks good. Okay, now over here though, we definitely need some Fabri-Tac holding this stuff down. Spiddly, spiddly. Okay. So we did that. All right, now, let's see. Got Fabri-Tac all over I'm gonna redo my fingernails tomorrow anyway. So that was why I thought this would be a good project, among other things, that I just might as well get it done and ruin my fingernails and then redo them. Okay, I think I'm going to go right about there. And so we are going to go to here. Okay. Okay, we're going to do this the same way because it sort of worked. Got a few stragglers. Okay. I hope I've been somewhat on camera. Oh, good. Okay, this one could take 3 lines of glue, perhaps. Go right down there. And down the middle. only because I just don't want it going anywhere, you know. It's on the cover. Okay. Okay, so now we do the tricky part again. The nail ruining part. Okay, I am going to just go like that. Stay down fringe. Ah. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's just make sure it's somewhat straight. Okay. Okay. Whew. That was harder than I thought it might be. Okay, let's get these edges. Come on, Fabri-Tac. Work with me here. Work with me here. Okay, and then this one really needs some on the edge. Okay. Alrighty then. So then the only part we need to figure out is what are we going to put in here? Oh my gosh. It's a bad nail right there. Let's see, much better days. Okay, let's see. What do we want here? I mean, I've got words, right? Let's see. I've got lots of words. So I've got mixed media Minnesota words, which aren't quite long enough. I've got calico collage words, which are too long. And I've got chapter 1 words that might work. I'm just going to pull out some of these and let's look. Ooh, I like the with love. Would that fit in there? Might have to cut it down a little bit. Okay, with love, and what else do we have? Christmas. I wish I had Nutcracker. Oh, do I have Nutcracker in my stuff from Joey? I don't know. Merry Christmas. Season's greetings. No, I don't think so. Ooh, the Nutcracker. There it is. That's it. Okay. I just need to remember that I have all of this ephemera. Let's get rid of these. Sorry guys, I can't work like this with stuff all over the place. Put these back in their box over here. All right. The Nutcracker. Yay! I'm so excited that I have that. I'm wondering if I'll take a tiny bit off of there. And let's just see. I'm thinking I might leave that Joy to the World to be able to slip it in and out. I don't know. Oh, yes. That is so perfect. I can't even tell you. Okay, I'm going to just nip off. I did it over my thing, but I left that upper one on. It's not going to show, but it helps to be able to get it in. And so, whoever gets this journal, they might want to put their own thing here. Although I don't know that you're going to get any more perfect with this than this for Nutcracker. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Oh, left it a little too big. Okay, well. We'll just keep working at it till we get it. But you see, it does kind of make it easier to get it in there if you've got something to hang on to. Okay, the Nutcracker. Oh my gosh, how perfect is that? It's really fun, isn't it? I like our little thing. It's slightly crooked, which is gonna bug me. This kind of goes downhill. So I think I'm gonna look for a trim that I could put across there and kind of straighten it out a little bit, maybe. Oh, no, this might not work, but I have this blue fern trim. I could put that just from there across. Oh, I do think I like that. It adds a little bit of color. Okay, so how big do I need this? There, there. Let's do this again. And I'll just lower it a little bit here and then go up there, and we'll be straight. Okay. Maybe right about here. Okay. So I'm not done with the Fabri-Tac yet. Okay. So soaking down into the fabric. At least on the spine it does. Okay, let's see how we do. Let me go this way, this is straighter. Okay, so I want it to be straight. That is the purpose of even putting it on. Okay, I think that's better. And I do like that little bit of color there. Okay. Oh my gosh, how are we doing? We are spending all our time on this cover today, but that's okay. I wanted it to be kind of cool, and I think what I might do, you guys, is I think I might use brown whatchamacallit, you know, seam binding, crinkled seam binding. I think I might use brown on it. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. Let's look at some of the other pieces we have to work with, and then kind of go from there. This one is fun, this little double pocket. Oh, I got these at Hobby Lobby, and you know, a lot of the pages are pink and purple and yellow and stuff, so I thought some of those might go. I have this little sack that is one of those snippet things. I want to do that again. This is a little coin envelope. I can't remember who sent that. I have it kind of in my brain, but it's not totally there. MK Maz, maybe? I think. Okay, we have a little tag. We have this little book page pockets. It's got a journaling card in it. And then it's got a little pocket right here too. And then this is a page wraparound that's made for this. This one, another pocket. This tag, pretty sure those came from MK Maz. I grabbed this envelope. I thought it would go. This little tag I thought would go. And this is from a stuffed pocket from Paper Baker Creations. I thought that might go too. So what do we have? We have like 2, 3, kind of 4, 5, possibly 6, although that may go on the cover. Not the front cover, but the back cover. So we've got a lot of ephemera to make for this journal. We've got, you know, a few things to stick in pockets, but not much. So need to be thinking about, oh, and then there's this pocket that I made in the Roxy Creations out of an envelope. It just goes on the side of a page and tucks in there. So we actually have 6 pockets. So that's only 2 pockets per signature, so we're going to need a lot more for this. You know what? That needs more. The Fabri-Tac sunk down into that embroidery, and so I need some more. I mean, it's fine on the cover. It's just not sticking on the edge there. Okay, guys, well, I am going to call that a video, and we've got a good start on our Nutcracker journal. We've got the cover done, which was no small feat, and we've got all of these pages to do because it has 3 signatures. So there you go. It's this side right here is bugging me. See how it kind of pokes out like that? I think I'm going to try and, this is scary. Oops, I chopped off a fringe. See if that's better. Yes, that's better. That makes me happier. Okay, guys, thank you for your help. That's sewing in multiple signatures in the Nutcracker, and we will just see you next time. Have a grateful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.